Hello and welcome. This is the final episode in the School Rehab Revit Speedrun series. Over the past year and a half, we've taken a deep dive into transforming a functioning school, inside and out, through thoughtful planning, universal design improvements, and Revit modeling. It's been quite the journey, with lots of highs and lows, including 3 different school principals stepping into the project along the way, each one bringing new perspectives and a few unexpected turns to the process. As always, if you'd like to see how this project develops on-site, I might share updates in future videos. So feel free to drop a comment if you're interested, and if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay connected. Now, let's jump into the final chapter. This school is located in Kandava, a small town in Latvia's Tukums municipality, in northeastern Europe. It's a fully operating school that serves students from grades 1 through 12. The site already had a range of outdoor spaces, 2 football fields, a stadium, and leisure zones. While we didn't modify the large field or stadium in this project, we did focus heavily on optimizing other areas around the campus. The main goals were clear from the beginning. We wanted to divide the work into manageable phases, implement safe rooms in the basement, improve accessibility, modernize both interior and exterior elements, and revamp core school functions like the canteen, dance halls, and classrooms. We started off with a detailed topographical survey and a laser scan of the existing building. That scanning phase took about 3 weeks and gave us a solid foundation for modeling both the existing structures and even some of the original furniture. From there, we developed the site plan, completely redesigning the inner courtyard. One of the most notable additions was an elevated outdoor stage with a designated viewer zone, positioned right in front of the sports wing. Accessibility was a major priority. A diagonal elevator was added to reach the sports wing, and a 5-story vertical elevator was installed to service nearly the entire building. The only area not covered by the main elevator is, again, the sports wing, which is why we also included a stair-mounted lift for that section. The site now features 64 new bike parking spots, making daily commuting a little easier and greener. We also revitalized the small football field, laying new artificial grass, installing modern sports equipment, and building a protective fence to shield the nearby structures from stray balls. In the backyard, we added a new open-air classroom, a streetball court, updated sports equipment, picnic areas, and a children's playground to round out the learning and leisure experience. The entire project was divided into 4 major construction stages. Stage 1 focused on the building itself, refurbishing all 5 floors, insulating the structure, and installing all the key utilities, ventilation, electricity, HVAC, data networks, and more. Stage 2 targeted the basement, where we constructed dedicated safe rooms with proper sanitary and utility access. These spaces double as storage areas when not used for emergencies. Stage 3 was all about outdoor infrastructure, finalizing the small football field and completing underground service lines in the courtyard. Stage 4 wrapped up with site improvements, sports equipment, walkways, green spaces, and playgrounds. We began modeling with a point cloud scan of the existing building. The structure itself is split into 3 main wings. The central wing, with 5 floors, holds classrooms, a cloakroom, and an assembly hall. The west wing houses the gym. The east wing includes the dining area and additional teaching spaces. The main entrance remained as it was originally designed, and a new service entrance was planned from the inner courtyard. The building also includes an external rainwater drainage system. Structural overview. The foundation system uses strip footings made of reinforced concrete blocks. The walls are mainly silicate bricks, with clay bricks between the windows. The floors are built using hollow-core reinforced concrete slabs. The roof is low-pitched and covered with bitumen. Interior walls vary between masonry and gypsum partitions. From a design standpoint, our strategy was to preserve as much of the original layout as possible while enhancing the structure's energy performance and accessibility. We added external insulation to the walls, roof, and plinth using mineral wool and XPS. The facade received modern finishing touches, with materials like fiber cement panels and wood-textured HPL panels. South-facing windows are equipped with external blinds, hidden neatly behind the facade structure. To give the building a clean, modern identity, we included illuminated signage featuring the school's name and logo, clearly visible from the street. Floor-by-floor updates. The basement now doubles as a temporary shelter, with medical rooms and rest areas that convert to storage when not in use. On the first floor, we restructured the sports wing entrance, moved the dining area closer to the new service entrance, relocated home economics classrooms, and ensured full accessibility at the main entrance. Bathrooms near the cloakroom were fully upgraded to meet universal design standards. The second floor retains its classroom layout, with a new student lounge in the eastern extension. The third floor also maintains its structure but now includes a terrace in the same wing. On the fourth floor, the assembly hall and stage have been completely rebuilt. Music classrooms and support areas were added around the performance space. We also introduced a computer classroom with a movable partition wall. Finally, on the fifth floor, the old shooting range has been transformed into a dance hall, and the school museum was relocated to make way for a new staircase. Systems and interior. One of the biggest technical challenges was figuring out the ventilation system. The existing roof couldn't support large-scale equipment, so we opted for floor-by-floor units. This reduced the need for large air ducts and allowed us to keep the emergency corridors wide and clear. Ventilation equipment is mounted on vibration dampeners, and the walls around each unit are both insulated and soundproofed. Evacuation remains straightforward, via 3 fire-rated staircases, each with direct outdoor access. Larger spaces designed for over 250 people feature at least 2 exits. As for the interior design, we aimed for a balance of clarity and identity. Walls are kept in neutral tones, with accent colors and materials reserved for the floors, ceilings, and furniture. We used sound-insulated linoleum throughout, and the floors shift in color and texture depending on the level, rounded motifs on the first floor, linear patterns on upper levels. Ceiling and floor tones help define each floor's unique character, whether it's for younger students, middle grades, or upper levels. Lighting is linear and integrated into walls and hallways, while classrooms have alternating light patterns for flexibility and rhythm. We iterated on the interior design several times before arriving at the final version. What you'll see now is the result of a long design process, spaces that feel both expressive and practical. To wrap things up, here's a full exterior overview of the school's transformation. Thanks again for joining me on this journey. If you've enjoyed following the process, please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.